Howdy, G. Willikers here, and today I'm going to sit down here on one of the benches I made and talk about what to do with your land if you want a pollinator area. Now, if you've been listening to some of my other recordings, you would know that I spent a long time cleaning out this area, which looked like a horrible forest not that many years ago. And I took down, God only knows how many pine trees. I left up the ones that you see right here. I think these are all alders and maples. And some other places in the yard there's some dogwood. And around the edges, I've left the holly. I've left the holly and a couple other kinds of trees that offer us good privacy. But then, when this was cleared out and had some sun to it, the question was, now what do we do with it? You know, we wanted to be able to walk into it without getting attacked by poison ivy and tripping on the muscadine vines and everything like that. So one thing I really admired when I saw other people have it was pollinator areas in their yard. In fact, the yards I like best look like nothing but pollinator areas. All kinds of beautiful native plants and flowers growing just freely. No green lawn. I'm not opposed to people having green lawns if that's what they like, but to me they're very sterile, and I don't think they do much for the creatures in the world, and certainly they don't do that much for the lawn itself. So I wanted a pollinator area, and so this is what I did. This right here is our pollinator area. It's kind of hard to see the outlines of it because the grass has come up so close. But it's actually the same size as the garden over there, which is 50 by 20 feet. And what I did last year in the winter, late winter, was I marked off this area 20 by 50 feet, both of them really, and tilled it. And that was quite the undertaking because even though I have a strong tiller, there's so many vines in the ground here, muscadine vines and other kind of vines. Tiller would be chewing those up. I'd have to stop and clear it out. So the first thing I did was till the ground, and then I covered it completely with a large black plastic cloth. Not cloth. Well, it's kind of like a tarp, but it's just like black plastic. I cut it to size, laid it down. I buried the edges. It's important to bury the edges, so I guess to keep out, sunlight and rain and whatnot. The purpose of doing that is to basically kill the weeds and stuff that would otherwise want to grow up. So I put that down in the spring and left it there until the fall. And then I took it up, tilled again, and then I got a bunch of large bags of all kinds of wildflowers, pollinator type of flowers, preferably perennials, so I only have to do it once, and sowed them in this area. I was going to do it over there too, but we decided that should be a garden. So that part became a garden. Now, if this pollinator area turns out to be a really good thing, which I'm hoping it will, this is its first year after all, and there's some nice flowers here. What I'd like it is for it to be even more full. So if it turns out to be a great thing, I might extend it further next year. We'll see. But anyway, so in the fall, I went over it one time with a spreader and put a lot of flower seeds down here. It seemed a little like, why wouldn't you do that in spring? Well, a lot of plants drop their seeds in the fall, so I guess, you know, the ground is used to that. Anyway, that's what I did. And in the springtime, this spring, current spring, I did it again. I didn't till it again, but I raked it lightly and put out another whole bunch of wildflower seeds. And then watered it pretty well. We had a bit of a dry spell. And now you can see that we have purple and yellow and white and some orangish ones. And this is still at the present middle of June right now. So I'm imagining that some of these flowers are you know, not planning to bloom until, I don't know, fall or maybe summer. We'll see. Anyway, this is what I did for creating our pollinator area, and I've got plenty of room to do it again if I want to. In fact, I do plan to. On the other side of the yard, I'm going to do another one, if not 2 or 3 more, because I think this is about the best thing you can do with your land. Okay, G. Willikers here, signing off for now.